I want to talk to you about trucking accidents. So these are commercial semi-tractor trailers involving commercial insurance policies. Typically, the truck driver, the commercial truck driver, would have $1 to $2 million in insurance coverage for their negligence. But in addition to that, the trucking company themselves would have even more coverage in the millions for their negligence. One of the first things we do for a commercial semi-tractor trailer accident is we send a preservation of evidence letter to the insurance carriers. So we ask them to preserve any evidence that may show fault on the part of the driver, the part of the trucking company. It could entail the driver's records, training records, maintenance records. So at the outset of the case, we send a letter. Now, at the time of trial, if that evidence somehow doesn't exist, then it's presumed that they can't rebut that evidence. So they take heed in our letter to preserve evidence. One of the very next things we do is hire trucking experts, and there are a few very good experts in the state of Washington. Sometimes we go national, but if we can stay local within Washington, then that can save some expense for our clients. So as far as trucking experts, we need a truck driver safety expert. We also need a maintenance expert. We need a reconstructionist expert to see exactly how the trucking accident happened. We also need a truck data download expert. There's a lot of data in the black box of the truck, electronic data, so we make sure that's preserved, and right away we get experts to get all that information so that we can build a case against the truck driver as well as the trucking company. Unfortunately, with these large semi-tractor trailers, we're dealing with significant injuries, catastrophic injuries, life-changing injuries. So more likely than not, we're going to have to file a lawsuit. So we file suit, and there are several causes of action, not just negligence of the driver, but in addition to that, there's negligence of the trucking company. There may be negligent hiring, negligent training, negligent supervision, negligent maintenance, a lot of causes of action. So you definitely need an experienced trial lawyer, an injury trial lawyer, to file suit for you. Some interesting facts about trucking accidents. Commercial truck drivers, the industry standard is they have to get out and look. They have to get out of their semi-tractor trailer, take a look at the premises before they can even start their truck or get their truck moving. So the industry standard is get out and look. So obviously if a truck driver doesn't do that and somehow strikes a pedestrian or other victim, we use that industry standard. A lot of juries or a lot of jurors, they favor truck drivers. They see them as professionals. So we have to show that the truck driver that we're dealing with in the particular lawsuit is not your presumed professional driver. We have to show their bad conduct. These are some of the things we look at and present at jury trial. Semi-tractor trailer, commercial trucking accidents, again, unfortunately are catastrophic in nature. This affects our entire community. This affects us right here in the state of Washington. Semi-tractor trailer accidents are not limited to the Midwest or the Plain States, Texas, Oklahoma. No, even in Washington with our interstate highways and our transportation system, we deal with a lot of commercial tractor trailer accidents. So always to preserve the evidence, to enforce your rights, to conduct a jury trial and hold them responsible, always consult an experienced personal injury attorney. Thank you.